Two old people on the couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. I am Debbie, and this is Mark. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good morning this morning. We are a little bit tired, but we are recuperating from our week last week.
I think we're all good right now.
We are. I jumped the gun just a little bit this morning.
You might have been okay.
Good morning, Treasure Hunter. Good morning, Evelyn. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. How about you?
Well, you look a little tired. No. We had a great... Last night we were on the Not So Newlywed over on Heard That!
Exclamation point.
And maybe we'll put it in the description if we get off our lazy butt. And you can watch the replay. But it was a lot of fun, and we were glad that they let us join in.
Yeah.
But I want to get out to something funny.
Good morning,
just
Jake.
to lighten up everybody as they're coming in here.
Okay.
And whenever people watch the replay at 2 times speed
Good
for
morning,
a better
Ann.
experience, this will be near the front to say, oh, these guys are lighthearted and like to have some fun. So let's
have
go ahead.
some fun.
Let's go ahead and get out to that picture.
Okay.
I thought this was there. When it's school picture day, but you got to sell a 73 Cutlass Supreme at $345. Look at him, man.
I know. He is ready to
serious,
sell
too.
a used car, isn't he?
And you know, he's owning that, outfit that his mom made him wear. And I think this is funny because it was fun watching the kids come in for picture day, and there's always that one kid that the parents just go all out,
Yeah.
But the kid's got character, and he's like, I'm not going to be embarrassed by this. I'm going to own it.
I'm gonna embrace.
I am going to be a car
school
salesman
picture
someday.
day.
So I thought that was kind of really funny. But
Yeah. So
that's just me. It could be nothing, but whenever I saw that pop up on Facebook, I was like, okay, that's a good one right there.
It is. It was.
But also, just to get started in the news, let me see if I'm all set up. Okay, here we go. Let's get out to the computer.
Okay.
All right, we're here on the computer now.
All right, we're here on the computer.
And we're down in the bottom, so you can see us. Okay, now, let's get out to the hobby. Okay, you see these guys here, right? They put up a weather balloon over the Michigan Huron Lake or whatever.
Yeah.
And it went missing.
Uh-oh.
They had GPS, they probably had a burner phone on it. All the things you need to recapture this balloon so you can launch it hundreds of times and have a fun time with this, club.
And learn.
Yeah, they got some young kids.
Learn about the weather.
The young kids' faces are blurred out. So right now, this picture was taken earlier, right? So even right now, all these hobbyists are crying.
Morning, Kay.
They're either sobbing, like, oh my God, we lost our weather balloon. We spent $500 and we didn't even get to have it for, one day and it's gone now, right?
Yeah.
Or B, they're like, yes, they're celebrating. Here, give me a high five. They're like, yeah. They're like, with only $500, we have a 50-50 chance of dodging a $500,000 Stinger missile.
Yes.
There you go. And so they're either
and we jammed their systems,
and they jammed their systems. Like, I mean, they better keep these, the club away from the Chinese.
Yeah. They're going to be all recruited as Chinese scientists
the
now.
Chinese. What did you make that out of?
Yeah.
What kind of burner phone did you use? Okay, so that.
Yeah.
I had that, and now on to some sad news. Okay.
Okay, sad news.
We go from good news to sad news. Nope. Nope. Let's get back out to the computer. Stand by.
Okay.
Oh, no. Hold on.
Good morning, zombie.
Right. It is this one. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Boom. I'm on it. Okay. Now here, this is very sad.
Okay.
The captain of the youth soccer team rescued from the Thai cave. Remember the cave that was going to flooded?
Good morning, Marion.
The boys were back in the cave. They could not get out of the cave because it was full of water. And rescuers had to go in there to save these kids, right?
Yeah.
Well, the one went up to England or UK, whatever you want to call it, to go to a soccer camp. He's sleeping at night, and no key words here, okay?
Okay.
Just
Yes.
unexpected, perfectly healthy soccer player,
Mm-hmm.
not with us anymore, okay?
Oh, uh-huh.
And so I was thinking, boy, and then Salty got in my brain, right?
Uh-oh.
Because Salty doesn't hold back.
No, he doesn't.
He's trying to get the truth out there, allegedly, like he always says, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he would probably have stated it like this: the deep state kept this boy alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just so they could cut his genitals off,
Oh, my.
and then stick him with some experimental juice, right?
Mm-hmm.
To see what happens. They get in the cave, rescue the kid, so we can experiment on him later.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That was how Salty would try to get this warning across, but it's not funny, people.
No.
This is going
Very
on
sad.
I never went to any camp. Boy, I went to a jamboree that had 500,000 kids there at the jamboree.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not one of the Boy Scouts passed away at the jamboree.
Oh, well, that's good.
Maybe there's a million there. It's
Mhm.
big,
Mm-hmm.
So, soccer camps, played football, played baseball. I played every sport there is. Not basketball.
Yeah, not basketball.
No.
Too short.
No. But I played all the sports, and I'm still here.
You're
I'm
still
here with you,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm 50, some years old now, and I'm still rocking it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if that's fun,
That wasn't fun.
No.
No.
That was bad news. I'm trying to wake the people up to maybe say, this is starting to get a little freaky.
Morning, altruistic.
We should look into something that has changed here in the last year and a half or something like that.
Absolutely.
It's time to start looking into things.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Okay.
What do you got going on?
I have nothing going on. So,
Do you want to get out to the Gateway Pundit?
Because
that feels, that's just a gift that keeps on giving.
It is.
Right there. So
Well,
let's get out.
Let's get out to that.
But I want to know
we got the weather balloons. So, one over Michigan. Is it confirmed to be a hobbyist balloon that they shot down?
Pretty much.
Pretty much? Okay.
They got nothing. They can't. Our great military. And then shoots down some and then can't find it. That's how stealthy they're they can't even find wreckage because they always shoot these things down over water. So us people
can't see what
we can't see Antarctica, so we don't know what the ice is doing down there. Right?
We don't.
We can't see these things up in the sky. They blow. They get rid of them, right? And then everything the government does is stuff that we can't see or we can't prove, so they can scare us, so they can use fear to take our freedom away.
And the first balloon that went across, right? They pretty much have decided it's a weather balloon from China, right? But we let it go all the way across while the news media was still saying that it's a spy balloon, and they still say it's a spy balloon even though they're saying it was a weather balloon.
Yeah.
So who knows what's going on with that? But yet we let it go all the way across our country and then shot it down. Why not just let it be up once?
Over the water, so nobody can run down to the beach and try to
going over us. Why shoot it down then? That did not make any sense.
And then I'm not, let's go out on the conspiracy theory limb here. And I've seen a picture of one of our military spy balloons that was done in like 2019. Right? They had an article of it and all that. Had a picture of it. Guess what the array underneath of it looked like?
The same thing.
Oh man, it looked freakishly. Now, maybe that's just how spy balloons are made, or the Chinese ripped off our technology, which they're very good at, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Or did we do it just because we said a long time ago they were going to use UFO?
Yeah,
that's
UFO.
Not necessarily alien, right?
Right.
But one of the things that the deep state had in their pocket is a UFO invasion.
Yeah.
But I don't think it worked too good for them.
No, I don't think it did.
It all backfired. They're like, they think we're weak now. They don't know what's going on. It's a balloon, but then these other ones that is some club, called in and to the press and said, hey, we lost our, and then they're like, that doesn't look good either.
No, it
So,
doesn't.
I think for a little while, the UFO scare, and they told the mainstream media, always never say it wasn't alien, right?
Yeah.
We can't rule it out.
Right.
But now they're ruling it out. So, no
Yeah.
alien invasion.
Yeah, and then the other big story, like Layla is talking about, is the rail line.
She's right.
And what's going on there or what's not going on there, and who knows what the truth is.
Yeah,
because the media and the news, the people in charge are trying to downplay it.
Yeah.
But then they're saying that's not true, and then so who knows where the truth lies.
Then the rail comes, and they're trying to, Pete Buttigieg, or whatever his name is, he's acting like it's no big deal, even though it's they haven't sent it. But did you hear? My man Trump is going there. He's going to take a trip there to show what a leader should do, right? And now all of a sudden they're going to give emergency funds, government emergency funds. They're going to start sending it to the people that were affected by this.
Well,
they weren't until Trump
was going to go there, and see it, and now they have released FEMA funds for the people. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I did. I read that.
They're like, oh crap.
Yeah. We're going to get Trump involved in this, and he's going to.
So the people of Ohio, you can thank Trump for coming in and help. Now they're going to say, well, he No, the trains are responsible for their safety and all that good stuff. He didn't cut back anything that made that, In fact, we love pipelines, don't we? We love the pipelines. If we can get something from point A to point B through a pipe, it's a lot safer than a derailment. So we should get our oil going through pipelines instead of on these trains that can derail and just screw up a whole town.
Yeah, and they're trying to downplay the fact that it derailed in the first place, that these things are common and how common they are. And then there was another one in Michigan, and then there was a fire in Florida at a new facility, like a renewable energy facility, and there was a fire in Oklahoma. So all kinds of fires. So fires going on
anything
the same as what's happening with the food supply.
It could be nefarious. It could be,
coincidence.
Some people say it's very freaky that it did derail right by a major water.
Yeah.
To get into our water system and all that. That's
they say it's not in the Ohio River.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
all right. Okay.
The fact checkers say it's not.
They arrested
allegedly
one reporter.
Yeah, one reporter. They did arrest
his butt off.
Just one. Oh.
Yeah. He might have got in a zone that he was. They always try to make me put my satellite truck. Go past the meet us here, and then you start driving there, and they're like, you can't come in here, and they're like, you just tell them that you can get in there. We got permission. I'm like, I ain't going in there until I. And the police are saying I can't get in there. So reporters are kind of sneaky and everything, and they try to get me arrested whenever I had my satellite truck all the time.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there was a train issue in Arizona or not. I'll have to look into that. And also,
these disasters are happening in a lot of red states.
That they're up to 6 or 7 of the chemical involved plants, like fires.
Well, there's a big 5-acre plastic plant. That's very toxic. It was on fire and putting a huge plume of smoke in the air.
Yeah.
So just like all our food processing plants that were mysteriously getting, we did blow up Russian pipeline.
We did. We did do that.
and
allegedly.
Allegedly, right? And so we could say Russia's doing that. We have a wide open border, so Russia just has to send their guys right across. They just ship them.
Right.
They drop them off in South America or Mexico, and they just come right on up, and they could do whatever they want to. We have the most open border in the world, so they're just saying it allegedly.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't us. So there you go. You poke somebody with a stick, you're gonna get poked back.
Yeah, they're trying to downplay all that, Zombie. They're trying to say
this is all my theory. Allegedly.
Everything's allegedly.
Yeah, because
everything.
Yeah, your one video got taken down, so you
Yeah,
have to
mhm.
argue it because there was nothing in there that from like 2 years ago.
From 2 years ago, one of my videos got taken down
So we gotta
just
fight it,
recently.
and they'll probably put it back up there because all I say is, "Well, tell me what we said that wasn't
Mhm.
true," and then they go, "Boop," they put it back up. All right,
Yeah. Well, we haven't fought
but
that battle yet.
all of this also could be a distraction because there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of information coming out.
Mhm.
We were told this information was going to come out a long time ago,
Right.
but something stalled it. But
Mhm.
it seems like a lot of this information from the Epstein, trial, or Maxwell trial, Epstein,
Good morning, Ken.
stuff is coming out. So that's going on,
Mhm.
and so they might want to distract, Hunter,
Somebody.
Hunter or somebody
Mhm.
got a laptop.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
coming out. I mean,
Mhm.
and it's funny, boy. And the 51 FBI ex FBI or CIA specialists that said, boy, we're 99% sure that's Russian disinformation. Well, that's
Yeah.
coming out to be. We already know that it's real. It's already a fact. So all you people out there that told me, Mark, you watch crazy wacky channels. You get your information from the wrong place, right?
Yeah.
I got my information from the right place.
Mhm.
And we knew years ago it was real. Okay, off my soap.
Yeah, they
Box
did
on that.
have the they did have the information. Nothing happens. Nothing ever happens.
Yeah, I know.
I think the deep state is really in charge, and right now the economy I don't think is in very good shape. The stock market didn't have such a good week this last week,
No.
and the bond market is still in disarray, and so
Yeah.
whenever the dollar system like crumbles, it's going to get really bad in America.
Yeah, because the one guy I watch, I like his information, but he says that the good guys are totally in control.
Yeah, because people are going to lose their mind
And I'm
whenever.
like, well, if this is a plan, can we just get it? If you're in full control, you shouldn't have to wait to take our country back, right?
Right.
So I don't follow him on. I don't buy that. I think things are going on, but we might not be. We might be 50-50, or we might be losing, or we might be a little ahead. Who knows?
So, Mark, you really need to talk to Anne and tell her about Ned because Mark has failed miserably.
Okay.
Always.
We did the newlywed.
Anne is going to quit
Okay.
being our friend.
All right.
She's going to yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Karen agrees, and we actually have Fred in the booth. Does that make up for a little friendship? Karen's back, Fred's back.
No,
they
that
both
does not-
showed up
That does not make up for
to run
Ned.
the show today.
That does not make up for Ned not being
All right.
here. It really doesn't.
Well,
Ned should be in a hot air balloon in the sky or with the hobbyist balloon people
Okay, all
looking for their balloons, or he should be. There's a
right.
million places that Ned
well, you
could
got to
be
help
today.
me.
I know. I'm trying to help you.
Okay, you got to get in here. You fire up the computer and say, "Get in here, Mark, and let's do it." All right.
I know. I'm sorry, Anne.
So it's 20 minutes in.
I
We
know
got-
you do. I know you do, Anne. I know. I want Ned too. We really got to start doing that on Sundays. So
I know we will.
we really do. We really got to get it together. So
All right. So let's get back. You want to get out to the Gateway Pundit and
that
see?
would be great.
Ooh, what kind of ads do we have
We
going
don't
on up
need
here?
all these ads.
Well, that's just.
There.
We got to start out with the ads. you
No,
know?
we don't.
Okay, let's go. Let's just start scrolling along here.
Okay.
Recent video released of. I'm gonna kind of not read these.
Aw, I know. I miss Ned too.
Jay-
Ned needs to get back to his old kind of humor. He's been kind of flat here lately whenever he does show up. So I need to
Ooh,
get
man.
Mark on it.
They
We
released
had
some.
a really busy week.
We can't mention any of this, so just read along with us. Okay.
Hmm.
That top story, but this is big news. This next article over here, right? I'm not going to say any of these words. Just read the one with the American. And
Fine.
this is what we've been saying all along, right? It's again, look at all the rallies.
I know. Lila says, what happened to furry friends too?
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell a furry friend story. Okay, so the other
Okay.
day Deb's gone, and I'm sitting on the couch, and all I hear is this ruckus going on in our garage. And I was like, what the heck is that dog doing, right? So I go out there, and the dog's trying to get an empty 24 pack of, the box that the pop comes in, the Sam's Club
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Diet Cola to be exact.
Yeah.
It's trying to get the box through the doggy door. And of course they use the one tactic. First they try to take it out. If they can't, they go out the door, they set it down by the door, they stick their head back in, and then they just start trying to
pull it through
the door.
Yeah,
They all do the same technique.
Yeah.
So it's like, and it couldn't fit it through, and it was just banging it all around and everything. And I was like,
Good morning, Debbie.
I was like, oh, what are you doing taking our trash? And of course she skittled underneath her hidey hole place. She's like, uh-oh, cold busted. So then I got out my my iPad to see what the dog was doing. That's how I knew. I thought this would be fun to watch, and I could have taken time and shown you guys, but I didn't.
Yeah, because we're bad at YouTube.
But right before that, she had taken that big rope out there.
Yeah.
And was thrashing it around, and then dropped it, and then she got the zoomies, and that dog was just. We got a small yard, so it's kind of unfair for the dog a little bit.
But you take her to the park.
I take her
every
for
day
walks all
on
the time
the weekends.
But she got the zoomies, and she's just so now I know. You know how she comes in and then she jumps on me, to and she puts her paws up here and her feet on my leg while I'm sitting on the couch.
Yeah,
and she's all excited, and I rub her belly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she just got off a zoomie attack.
Yeah,
and comes
ran
in
around the yard.
And her paws are cold, so I know. And then she's like, "Oh my God, I'm jazzed! I'm
jazzed."
Yeah,
I had so much fun outside.
That's our furry friends
for the
story.
Story for the day.
Of the day.
So then you guys are just on it today. Zombie she wants to know when you're going to have another Grumpy Grandpa call-in show.
Okay.
For ghosts and aliens and supernatural.
Treasure Hunter's in here. And he texted me with a lot of activity that's going on around his place.
Mm-hmm.
So he's dying to get it out there. And so I will try to text him back, and we'll get when do you think? Wednesday?
I don't know.
Wednesday
maybe.
I'll get a time set up that's good for Treasure Hunter, and Deb will be a co-host.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
we will call in and maybe devote a section. Now it could be 5 minutes, could be an hour, whatever it takes to get this story out there. I want to hear it.
Yeah,
and we got to get it on air, so it's coming.
Okay, I'll come up with a furry friend too. Hang on. I'll be right back. You entertain the people.
All right.
Tell the people something.
Okay. Well, let's go through some news. Okay, we're going to go through all the things we can't talk about on YouTube. So, we got the old, this is big news here, and we can't talk about it. That wasn't it. She just snuck in. All right. Dottie, get. Okay. So, you got the thing here that I can't mention, and we got this thing here I can't mention, and it's freaky how we can't mention any of this stuff in this day and age. It's sad, never before seen. Oh yeah, and then Nancy Pelosi's daughter here. You read this out here because I can't say it. You got that going on. And then Trump, we talked about this earlier. He's going there now. FEMA finally releases disaster relief. So that's good. And, people are getting mad because even the left is getting mad because there's no good jobs out there right now. And they're cutting back. Oh, we got the beast. All right, we got the groundhog. Here you go. There. Oh, she's going to freak out. Okay, all right.
Yeah, we had Dottie for a minute.
This is our groundhog.
This is our cat, Ann. That is our cat. She's a chunky one. She eats good.
She's a daddy's cat too.
Along
with the dog. They both sleep up against me at she comes in, demands a little bit of loving, sleeps for like an hour, and then she'll bolt for the rest of the night. But she's a good kitty.
Yeah, look at her face. Aw, she is a good kitty.
I'm surprised she's not freaking out. Yeah,
she is huge, though. She is a huge cat.
She does not like to be on TV.
And we don't usually have like fat animals. Our animals have always been pretty skinny or whatever, but yeah, I found her almost dead in the garage from starving to death.
It's a good cat. It's
Yeah, but
all,
it's a good cat. It just stays at home. It never goes anywhere. It's either in the backyard or in the house.
all our animals have always had personality,
Mhm.
though. Uh-oh, now she's getting a little.
Okay.
She's getting a little pit. Cats are very calm until you try to wrestle it or do what it doesn't want, and then it gets a little bit ticked off after a while. But it's a good kitty cat. So there you go. There's our. But I call it my groundhog because it's. I don't know what Debbie's doing. I'm just winging it. Okay, let's get back to the crazy news. All right. Let's see. I can catch up on reading stuff. Are you guys going to? Yes, the Mid America meetup. Is that MTs? Well, if it's MTs, yes. Is it Mid America meetup,
Yes, I think so.
or is that the one in Kentucky?
I don't know.
Okay.
MT. What is your meetup called? I
We're
can't
going to
remember.
MTs.
We're going to
Yes.
MTs. Yes.
I think we'll change a little. Did everyone remember to hit that like button? Oh, thank
well,
you.
that's nice because we're kind of a mess.
Jason. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
she is
yeah,
chunky.
it's a big
She is a.
It is a good cat, though. We've had that cat forever. It's a,
Mhm,
don't knock it because it's getting old.
mhm.
It's like we've had that cat. It's got to be getting close to 15, I would have to say.
I don't think that old.
I think so.
I don't think that
Alright.
old. I don't know that she was around when the kids were still here.
Hey,
But
baby
yeah.
chunky monkey. That's one fat cat. It is a big cat.
It is a.
We hold it up to see if it sees its shadow, and then we know what the rest of the winter's going to be like.
Yes, Mid America YouTube meetup at Lake Tenkiller. Yes, we
Absolutely.
are going to
We
that one.
bought our
We
spot,
got our spot.
and we're hoping you make it this time. Now I don't understand; it's a longer for her to get there.
Yeah, it is a lot longer.
But we missed her at Pinecone Fest, so
Mhm.
yes, we are there.
Hmm.
We wouldn't miss it. I mean,
And Jason's talking about a meetup in August.
in August.
Do you want to put up our number in case anybody wants
Ooh,
to call in right
I
now?
forgot about the number thing. Is it time to get out to the, we could go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm done pretty much. Oh yeah, the good old. Hold on, let's go.
Yeah,
back out.
Mr.
Just really
John
quick.
Fetterman.
You got this guy that the smart left that think now. Dr. Oz, I gotta admit, probably not the best idea. He's probably a smart man and everything. He's a
Mhm.
doctor. He's
Yeah.
probably smarter than Fetterman, right?
Yeah,
But
more stable. than
again,
Fetterman, maybe.
Mm,
Allegedly.
this guy wins. Either it was, allegedly something,
Yeah.
or Pennsylvania, I'm glad I left your state. If you guys all actually put that guy in, Fetterman,
Mhm.
good luck to your state. That's all I
Mhm.
got to say.
Yeah.
But then Canadian, then if Ron's in here, we'll just talk a little bit.
I haven't
The
seen Ron
Canadian
yet this
justice sides with Trudeau and rules the, this thing that I can't talk about probably either was used to squash the, they can use it anytime they want up there now. So if you don't like what your government's doing, you can't speak up to it at all. Okay, but all right, let's get back out. That's all.
Okay.
We could go on and on
We'll
about
put up
the
our number
news.
in case somebody wants to call in and
All right.
talk.
All right.
You want to call in and talk? Call in and talk. Yes, I am very interested in that cruise to Alaska. I just
Yeah,
got to talk
Debbie's-
Mark into it because
Debbie-
I have. It's
It's
one of
2
the
years
states,
away.
One of the states I haven't been to,
I
and I
know,
would
all right.
love to go.
How
It's-
much?
it-
How much is it?
I don't know, a couple thousand.
I mean, we can afford it.
We can afford it.
We haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah, forever. And I think it's going to be in the summertime. I don't
If
know
it's in the
exact
summertime,
dates.
because you're the one that stops us half the time. You're like, oh, I can't go. I've got daycare.
Mhm.
Well, now we both work during the school year. So if it's in the summertime, we have a.
Good morning, Colleen. I'm sorry that you're leaving for a funeral.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Good
sure.
morning, Ryan.
Jake was putting a clown show out there
Mhm.
with the news. We could go through it all, but it's all the same. Nothing's really changing too much. We're just.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ryan, that you're not feeling good.
Oh,
It's terrible. Sorry, Ashley, that you're not feeling good. That's terrible.
well, Well, I hope you all muster through it.
Yeah.
I had the stomach bug.
He did. He had the stomach bug this week.
It didn't keep me from working or
No.
anything. I just kind of had a headache during the day. And then, of course, in the middle of the night, then it all decided to come out in the middle of the night. And got through that. But it was short. And then I started feeling better the next day. So luckily it was short. Okay, we got people pulling out.
Yeah.
With the boat.
Mm-hmm. Is that $6,000 for both of you to go? And is that all inclusive? Except for tipping, I think.
Oh man, that would be that's the only way I can vacation is all included, because then I can relax.
I know Mark is horrible.
I'm like, we could do that, but that would cost too much money. So let's.
Yeah, he thinks that we
did the
don't have any money, but we have money.
We even gutted out the 3 or 4 hour what is that called,
timeshares
in Branson
to get some
shows. So we get our shows at.
Thank You, Joy, Bless Life.
We saved like $100 or $200 by doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It was not fun, and it took 4 hours of our vacation. But for 4 hours of work, we made $200.
Right. But
think of it that way.
They did get a little bit pushy at the end.
Did they have any timeshares on the Alaskan cruise?
No.
Because we'll do that if we have to.
Yeah, I do. I agree with you, Nanya. Nobody knows what 2025 is going to bring in this world at all.
And Jake said the same thing. It's interesting times.
Yeah, news don't matter.
No.
It's all yes. I'm just waiting for the day where all the credit freezes up and you go to use your credit card and they say nope, or you try to get your money out of the bank and they say nope, can't do that.
Where's the softball? Digital currency definitely coming, and they'll control you just like Canada right now. They can turn your. So I bet you Canadians right now are like, okay, well, let's stockpile food. Let's stockpile everything we need. Is that an oil spill out there right now?
I don't know. It might be.
I don't know.
It kind of looks that way.
It must be some. Oh, it's a sandbar. The sandbar must be up, or I don't know. Maybe it's just. Who knows what's going on? Okay, let's get back. What did I say? Oh, stockpile food. Stockpile gold. Stockpile, get your money out of your banking system ASAP in Canada.
Yeah.
Because they can't turn off things that you have. They can try to come and get it. Obviously, they'll see that because they have digital currency, they'll know you just bought an ass ton of gold, right? So they'll know, like, hey, where's your ass ton of gold? We're going to put you in jail and torture you until you tell us. So they'll get it one way or another, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like say, me and Jake are just gonna party for 2 weeks, hold off everybody for a little while, and then we'll probably be off this planet, which is probably a good thing, anyways. After a while.
Yeah.
Ken.
One of these days.
Ken could join us.
Yeah.
What is QR code during the MT meeting?
Yeah, he wants to know if you're gonna take your laptops.
We should.
They could video in while they're on their trip.
Yeah.
So we might.
Yeah.
We might. We'll see.
We can do that.
We'll see what happens. We need to do a live.
We
on
like
Saturday.
to rest on those a little bit, but we've all halfway contemplated taking the gear down to the last one, and we just were like, nah, let's just have fun. But we need to. We need to go live and do a good show and have an audience.
Yeah.
Just like
like it down at Pinecone Fest.
Yeah. But this time get everybody. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was a fun
It was
live.
Really fun.
Everybody was joining in because we were doing the news down there, and everybody could just talk to us right there.
Yeah, right there. It was it was like having people in Studio Y.
Yeah,
whenever
just
people
like
are here.
289 people
that are here.
Mm-hmm. Again, not 300 like I said. I was lying. It wasn't 300 people. We only seat 289. So I apologize for not telling you the truth up front.
Yeah, we do. In the morning at school, they have a moment of silence, and included in that prayer is always for health and safety of all my YouTube friends.
Oh, okay.
So, Treasure Hunter was saying we pray for everyone in our YouTube family.
Yes.
They're the best. It's best. Family is the best.
Third or fourth grade news?
I have no idea.
Well, let's tell them about how we had to make it official.
Oh, yes. So, apparently, even if you're married, you have to ask your wife if she'll be your Valentine.
The kids told us that. They
Yes.
pulled us over at lunch. A little girl said,
Mhm.
"Come on over here." So we went over there, and they're like, "Mr. Mark, did you make it official yet?" I was like, "Valentine, well, I'm married to her." I said. She goes, "No, you still got to make it official." I go, "Well, do I have to get down on my hands and knees, or what?" How? So then right there in front of the
The little
kiddos,
kids. Mm-hmm.
I said, "Will you be my Valentine?" And they
Yeah.
went, "Oh."
Oh. So,
So,
anyway. And then what did you do?
okay, so on Valentine's Day, you know the girls, they always want everybody to know they got flowers. That's the only reason why they like it.
Yes.
Is you just can't give them to them. You have to let the whole school know. So I went to Lisa, the secretary, and I said, call Debbie on the speaker to bring a mop, a vacuum, and a large garbage can to the office. Because, a vacuum and a mop, that doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
And they're very big and clumsy. So it would be really awkward for her to try to haul all that stuff down there. So she comes in, and I knew in her head she'd be like, "What the heck is going on down there?"
What happened in the office, I thought.
And I came to work a little earlier, so she wouldn't suspect me.
Yes.
I came in early, and I was hidden around the corner. And then she came in, and they tried to tell you to go over to the closet.
Yeah.
They were supposed to just hand you the flowers then and there. But then I came out and said, "Happy Valentine's Day," and you got your flowers.
Yes.
So that was good.
It was good.
And then everybody in the school was like, later on, like, asking us, like, what happened in the office?
What happened in the office? I was like, Mark gave me flowers.
So then everybody knew.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Everybody
genius.
knew. It was genius.
And so she was my janitor Valentine.
Yes, I was his janitor Valentine.
That's how it was. People are bored with this stuff.
I know. They are. They are.
They got
Somebody
the
call
dog.
in.
That's why we put Islamorada, Robbie's Islamorada, Florida Keys website up here.
Oh, see, it is a little chilly. That woman just shivered
Ooh,
in
yeah.
her little sleeveless shirt.
The one guy's got a dog, I think, with him there. He's got his puppy dog in his arm. He's going to feed him to the fish. No.
Bye, MT. Have a great weekend.
So
should we tell people how we fared on the newlywed game?
Yeah, we didn't
Not
do so
well.
good.
We lost. The other two couples tied, and we lost.
Yeah, we were not good. I'm going to make sure
No,
everything's working.
we were
I'm
not.
sure nobody's calling in.
We are not.
Just double
We were
check.
not good on the newlywed game. So, anything else going on in the news this week? I don't know. If anything, we were so busy. We had family fun night on Thursday, so we worked extremely late on Thursday night. I worked like 13 hours that day.
Yeah, well, we stayed late. I stayed late and you stayed a little bit late on Valentine's Day to clean up that mess.
Mm-hmm.
And then family night, it cleaned up pretty quick.
It did.
And everybody pitched in and helped out.
It did. It was really quick cleanup, so it's pretty much in place, and it took time off of our Friday, so that was good.
Anybody else got any news story that's breaking here lately that you're interested in? Because, I mean, we went over most of the basics.
Yeah. And who knows? But I think really, no, we're not newlyweds. It's the not so newlyweds.
Take it easy,
game.
Lila.
Mm-hmm.
I know. We
have a good day, Lila.
We appreciate
Thanks
you stopping
for coming in. Mm-hmm.
Asteroid hunting in Texas.
Really?
Oh yeah, there was. I heard about that. Yeah, I think one made it to the ground out there. There's been a couple asteroids here lately that have. Oh, we got a call.
Lone Cowboy.
Stand by.
Call from
Kenstar Lone Cowboy.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
We need.
Good morning, everybody.
Can you hear us, Ken?
Yes, I can hear you fine.
You sound tired.
We're not awake yet.
Okay. It's amazing that you join us at this time. Oh, does everybody hear you? I think everybody can. Let's just make sure I can know and hear in a second here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we got you.
Okay.
Well, Miss Linda sleeps in, but I think I woke up at 3 and then I got up at 6, I think. I don't know. So, You know how it is. But
Oh yeah.
I wish I would have caught that. Was that on what show? What channel was that on?
What?
It's on
The Hollywood.
Heard that?
it's on Heard That exclamation point.
Listen, you
Oh,
got.
okay.
And if you want to be a contestant, just comment below on that video and tell them that you guys want to be contestants, and they'll get you on.
Well,
They'd
I
love
would
to have
probably
you
lose.
on. What's that?
I said we would probably lose too.
Oh, well,
yeah.
it's okay to lose.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
heard that,
Yeah.
and you just click on my face. I think we're a Facebook friend. I put a tag to it
Right.
on Facebook, so just go to it.
Okay,
And
cool.
you'll get to there and subscribe to Heard That. They're good people.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I might be coming down your way.
Ooh.
Hopefully in the next 4 weeks.
Okay.
There was a video I did on the mural for my friend, the truck driver, and there's a channel down there by you guys that is doing it. So I'm hoping in the next 2-3 weeks I can make a trip down there. They're actually, it's Critter Creek. He's actually southeast of you, I believe. Norman, I think it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Norman. Yeah. It's about an hour
Yeah.
That's
from us.
close.
So
Yeah. Well,
he says he's working on it and everything. I'll have to come down and pick it up. So maybe
Oh.
I'll take a quick weekend trip down there,
that would be
Yeah.
awesome.
That would be awesome. We could meet
It
you in the
wouldn't take
city
too long
or
on the
anything.
bike. Yeah. But I don't know if Miss Linda would come or not with me because it's still a little chilly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also have, it's really neat to have this community, because I'm actually got a half of a hog at the processors down by Fort Scott from 9 Acre Family Farm. So
Yeah.
kudos to them, because it's really hard to find anything custom, to put in the freezer besides beef,
Mhm.
Nobody raises pigs anymore, it seems like. So
Well,
anyway.
That, like in between like MT Homestead, Tree Haven, and At Home with Tom and Rhonda, they all have like traded animals.
Mm-hmm.
And well, not either bought animals or gifted animals to each other.
Right.
And works out. It's just great. It's fantastic.
Right.
And I love our YouTube community.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I'm trying to stock up a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
I got plenty of stuff in the freezer now, and if I get that, then it'll be 3/4 full. I don't want to fill it up too much, but
Yeah.
Yeah, we
gotta
have too
eat
much
it,
ground beef in our freezer, and we don't eat it.
We bought a half a
Right,
cow
so-
like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago now.
No, it's been this year.
Was it this
It
year?
was earlier
oh,
this
my
year.
goodness. Well, not
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah, last year.
Right. So anyway, we you mentioned the deal that they were talking about last night, in August. So I'm actually looking up the National Truck Driving Championships to see what weekend that is, because I want to try and avoid it,
Yeah.
But this week was pretty rough. We had 2 days off we were short runs because we didn't run up to Iowa. We didn't run out west to Waukene, Kansas. And freight was kind of backed up a little bit. So,
No. You
So
think
yesterday I worked. I had 2 days off, but, tax
it-
time, the tax time, the freight really kind of backs off a little bit. Kind of gets kind of slow because everybody's doing all their taxes and whatnot. It seems like tax season and election years are kind of different, as far as freight flow.
Yep. And the other brother says you got to get a onion burger and a coney, which you guys already
Yeah,
did.
they
They
did.
came down already.
Yes.
Well, I know it's really tough, but the other brother, next time you come rolling on through this way, even if you don't have, your time that you have to do a
Mhm.
34-hour downtime, it would be nice to have the other brother, which is Ryan. Maybe someday I'd like to get you two guys met up somewhere along the highway too.
Right.
You guys would hit
oh,
it off
yes,
big.
definitely. Like I told him before, if he ever comes through Kearney,
Yep.
and you can pass my phone number on to him, Mark, and
Okay.
then if he comes through Kearney or Kansas City somewhere, if I'm available, like getting off work or something, I'll meet up with him for sure.
You bet.
So,
I'll make sure you both have each other's contact.
yeah. So anyway, I'll jump off here. Let somebody else call in. If that'd be kind of cool though. If we get down to the Keys somewhere on that meetup weekend, we could do a QR code call-in video thing with you all. And then Empty Homestead, he just said they're going to be doing stuff like that too. So
Okay.
Yeah.
it'd be kind of neat to give you all a status.
Yeah, absolutely.
You bet. It would be a blast, especially if you get to Robbie's Islam.
Yeah, you can wave to us on the marina.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Well, Miss Linda just looked it up to see where it was at, so we pinned the location.
Oh.
Okay.
So, anyway, well, you all have a good day, and
You, Miss Linda, have a good one too.
All righty.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
We'll
Thanks
talk
for
to y'all
calling in,
later.
Ken.
Yep. Bye.
Yep. No, we got a good community here,
Yeah.
and we got all kind. He already planned his Florida trip
Yes.
during the meetup, so he's kind of bummed a little bit. But I was like, it's
Hmm.
if you have been planning this trip all along, but he feels a little guilty. He's like, oh man, that would be fun too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a hard
yeah.
toss up, but I
Yeah.
totally understand why he's gonna stick to his Florida
Good morning, Kansas Misfit.
vacation, and there'll be another one.
There will be.
There'll be the Pine Cone Fest later on too. So
Our neighbors would kill us if we got a goat. They would
Right.
not like us if we got a goat.
my dog
Jake.
would like it.
Yeah.
The dog would
Jake
like
would
it.
probably. Dottie would probably like it. Dottie, Jake. Dottie would probably like a goat, but no,
It's
no.
because of Jake. I don't get as much sleep. As,
Yeah. As you
and I
used to.
love it.
Uh-huh.
And I love it because
Mhm.
that dog, it does sleep all night long though. Dottie's once she finally does go to sleep, she's out. And in the morning,
Mhm.
she is not a morning person dog. She lays around in bed with me. I could stay in bed till 10 a.m., 11 a.m. That dog would just be like, yeah, we're just chilling. And it's docile in the morning time. Nighttime, not so much.
Yeah, absolutely. And Zombie, I'm with you. I hate doing taxes. It's like the worst thing that I procrastinate. I do not like it.
You actually went to the specialists.
Well, because I got the
To get it
letter from the
figured out
tax
That you did it wrong.
specialist. Yeah, because I
And
did
then
it.
we owed them money. And then we did the specialist, and they owed us money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they did
take
it for
that.
free so that I'd come back.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it
yeah.
was like pretty nice of
Win-win.
them. Really nice of them at HR
Yeah,
Black. I was just in a panic because I don't like to put that kind of stuff off. I like to get it like taken care of. I didn't know what was going on. I just forgot to do the form about having Obamacare for a year. Is all I did. I forgot to do.
Oh, see, it was a family outing. They took
Mhm.
the kiddos and everything on a little quick boat ride.
Yeah,
They're back now.
they are.
They're like, well, now what do we do?
No, I don't know. They can do what.
Who's that guy in the cowboy hat
Yeah,
over there?
keep Dottie company.
No. Who's that guy in the cowboy hat on the pier?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Debbie's not paying
Yeah.
attention to me at all.
Say that again. I'm reading the.
I said they're getting off the boat saying, "Who's that guy in the cowboy hat over there?"
Oh, I have no idea.
No, it's cowboy. They're
Oh,
getting-
Cowboy Ken. Okay,
whenever
yeah.
they're down there,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
there's
yeah.
two Kansas people.
Yeah. Down
Going,
on the
how
bay.
y'all doing there, fishies?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're gonna be like, that's a character right there.
Yeah. We don't have our withdrawals set right for our federal at work, so they don't take any taxes out. So we always have. Last year we had to pay a little bit.
Listen, Jake, that's one reason why I do this show is to get me out of bed, because I don't know, in my old age, I've got we don't have a homestead.
Mhm.
We about made our life as simple and easy. You can mow my yard in like 3 seconds. We got it. Now there's downsides to that, most definitely.
Mhm.
And if I was younger and I built up my place like you did, I would enjoy it, right?
Yes.
But right now we're just let's just try to get through the rest of life, and you know
Go
what?
to our reward.
If there's nothing to do, in my old age,
Mhm.
then I'm sleeping in.
Well,
Well, I don't sleep. I just
Yeah,
lay,
he doesn't sleep in. He gets
I
up
just get up
super
early, and then I just lay in bed.
iPad. Gets on YouTube.
I done did my work. I done did news where I was up at 1 a.m.
Yeah, all the time.
or never had a schedule.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
getting to bed. Some days I went 3 days straight without getting any sleep at all. Maybe little cat naps here and there doing the news. So, yeah, I did my dues.
Yeah. So, but anyway, ours are pretty easy to do right now. So I've always done them because I have a degree in accounting, but with all they changed stuff around, and we didn't have all that insurance stuff back then. So
Yeah, I agree with Zombie 5 Dumpster Dive.
Mhm.
Also, you know, it's the biggest Ponzi scheme,
Mhm.
scam, and you know, the part that hurts the most is I know it's just paying for politicians' parties and lavish trips and all that stuff, and also paying for you know, people in, you know, the party and have, you know, lots of money over in Ukraine, or you know, it just goes to everybody but us. They're like, instead of giving $36 billion to Ukraine right now, Biden could say, whoa, let's stop. Let's give it $36 billion to the town of New Palestine, right?
Mhm.
And they can have a wicked nice, you know, community. You
Mhm.
know, we'll clean it all up. Not only that, but we'll make it like Qatar, or what's that one? What's the what's that country over in United Arabs?
I don't know.
Oh, I can't think of that. Somebody tell me what city that is over there. We'll just make a city like that for them.
Oh.
You know, with
Mhm.
with a indoor skiing.
Yeah,
We can have all this. You know,
Mhm.
instead of giving $37 billion,
I know. We don't need to be giving money to Ukraine that we don't have. It's
everybody
just
gets a
crippling
jacuzzi, right?
It's just crippling our society,
If you asked
It's
everybody,
toppling our economy.
do you want to help out the Ukrainian people, or do you all want your own jacuzzi in your backyard?
Mm.
Which one would you take? Be like, you know, the jacuzzi, you know, because we shouldn't be there in the first place.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
I'll take the jacuzzi. Or
Mm.
everybody gets a free solar system.
Yes.
Have your own energy, which would give you more freedom. How about that? They would love that, wouldn't they? If we
Mhm.
had more freedom to ourselves. Oh, yeah. They would just,
Bill Frenchie says it's Dubai.
yeah, Dubai. Like we could have a little mini Dubai in New Palestine and make it then, you know, forget Walt Disney World. Come to New Palestine and have a rip roaring good time.
Oh yeah. Well, that sounds like a plan.
And
That does sound like a plan.
And nobody has to work in New Palestine anymore. You get to retire
Yeah.
and live fat.
Yeah. Of
Instead
course,
of
you're all gonna die.
instead of stressing, yeah.
Of course, you're all gonna die. Good morning, heads.
Instead of stressing out about, you know, your kids and
Mhm.
everything, and you can't go home now, and even
Mhm.
if you do, they allow you to go home. Is it safe to go home? Am I doing the right thing for my children? That, yeah, our government could give them, heck, $1 billion. You
Yeah.
know, let's just say, out of the $36 billion that we had, oh sorry, Ukraine, we got to pull back $1 billion and give it to New Palestine.
Yeah. But who knows?
That's
Yeah.
just it's ridiculous. There should have been a couple things. I think whenever you vote, every county in the United States should have got like an electoral vote.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now the cities all are running the country.
Yes.
But
absolutely.
if every county got an electoral vote, it would be
Every ounce
fair.
of land would be represented.
Every ounce of land would be represented. And that is how, there's big news. Oregon is like wanting to succeed over to
That's
Idaho.
old news, though.
I
It's been a
know,
while that
but
they've been wanting
it's
to.
getting
Close?
it's getting the gears are moving.
Yeah.
And some of California wants to become New California.
New California.
That's big news. you
Yeah.
know? And the country people
That
are
would be
saying,
super
look,
weird.
the cities, go ahead, have it, ruin yourselves, but you're not taking us with you. That's what the country people are saying. We don't need the city. We'll be fine. You know, we got the groceries out here. We got the animals. We got all the fruits and veggies.
Yes. Yeah.
We're
Good
good.
luck for you.
Yeah. We might not be able to get discount prices down at, you know, wholesale, you know, go down to the city and get wholesale pricing and all that. But we'll live. We'll survive just without you city people.
Mm-hmm.
think about it. Who's going to survive if we all just section ourselves off? The city people or the country people? Who's
The
going to survive?
Country people, but the city people will probably come in.
No.
Yeah.
Not if
think
we're
we
our
have-
own. We're our own state with our own
Yeah, protection.
protection.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as
We
you
li-
have protection to
We would like our
keep all your stuff.
militia and our police and all that good stuff. Okay.
Norfolk owned by BlackRock.
Yeah. Yeah. And what's his name owns all the other one. He Union Pacific and Southern Pacific, those whatever, or BNSF or whatever they are. That Mr. What's his name bought into that a long time. Lives in Iowa.
Yeah, I'm sure BlackRock owns everything.
What is his name?
They're into everything.
He was part of Microsoft or whatever.
Oh,
Not
not Bill Gates, but
Buffett.
Buffett.
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett.
Yeah, Warren Buffett owns. He invested back in the trains
Mhm.
long time ago.
Yeah, we used to have railroad.
Yeah,
Stock.
my dad.
Yeah.
My dad.
Had railroad stock.
My
but
dad
we,
drove
we
me
don't
nuts
anymore.
because he would invested in the trains. So anytime I was driving him with my satellite truck, taking him on trips, and a BNSF train went by, he's like, "Oh, they're making me money."
Yeah, yeah, all the
There
time.
goes my money right there. They're making me money. So
Yeah.
he did good, boy.
He did.
Whenever he passed away, and you had to go down, I was like, whatever, it's like he always was
The
worried
deep
about.
state owns politicians for the most part, allegedly.
He always wanted to make sure he left us money, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, go have fun. It's
Mhm.
it's not that important. I'll make it without your money, Dad, and everything.
hmm
But man, that dude was like one of those guys that he must have invested so good in the end of it. I mean,
Yeah.
And he didn't, he never lived. He went to Alaska finally. I was like,
Mhm.
go to Alaska. You
He did. He took a
spend your
cruise.
money. So he went up there and finally did
Took
it.
a small cruise.
Yeah.
It was a small boat cruise.
And I said, live it up, Dad. This is the end of your life, man. Do whatever you want to. But man, he left us a good little nest egg, and he must have invested like a madman in the end of his lifetime. Because thanks, Pop.
Mhm. All right, so you about ready to get out of here? I think we
Yeah, it's
covered
time.
just about everything today and everything.
Who owns BlackRock? That's it, man. They're the top of the premier.
Vanguard.
They're
They own it all.
they're
BlackRock, Vanguard.
the ones
they own
running
it
the
all.
world,
Uh-huh.
pretty much. The deep state owns BlackRock.
Yeah.
And Vanguard.
hmm
The deep state owns Vanguard and BlackRock. Those are the people we're up against.
Yes, absolutely. And who knows what they're planning for us.
Jake said it. They own it all.
They own it all.
We're just slaves. We just don't know it.
International
well, we know
banking cartels, yeah.
it. I know it.
Mm.
Debbie knows it. Jake knows it. Everybody knows we're just little slaves,
hmm
and they want to control us. And here's what they would love: us to wake up, go to work all day long, hard, barely have enough money to eat, and have a little place to live, and then
And
go
stay
to
in
sleep.
Our bubble.
Get
Stay in
some
our
sleep
little area.
so you can work super hard for us. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then go back to work. They don't want you going on vacation. They don't want you
No,
having fun.
They don't want you traveling.
They don't want you going to Robbie's or La Mirada.
No.
And for right now, the system, we're on top a little bit for a while, and we got to have a little bit of fun for a whole bunch of years. But those days are over. They're tired of us having our freedom and our fun. They're saying, that's it.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
All right. So, anyway, thank you guys for coming in and enjoying our hour together. So, anyway, until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.